The Antikythera mechanism. It is the oldest known example of an analog computer. You might already know about this, but do you know how it was found? Around Easter 1900, Captain Dimitrios Kondos and his crew of sponge divers from Symi sailed through the Aegean en route to fishing grounds off North Africa. They stopped at the Greek island of Antikythera to wait for favorable winds. During the layover, they began diving off the island's coast wearing the standard diving dress of the time, canvas suits and copper helmets, to find sponges. That time, one of the divers descended to 148 feet depth, then quickly signaled to be pulled to the surface. Upon surfaced, he described a heap of rotting corpses and horses strewn among the rocks on the seafloor. Thinking the diver was drunk from the nitrogen in his breathing air at that depth, Captain Kondos donned diving gear and descended to the site. He soon returned to the surface with the arm of a bronze statue. Although they could anticipate what's down there, but shortly thereafter they departed as planned to fish for sponges. After end of the season, they returned to Antikythera and retrieved several artifacts from the wreck. Then Kondos reported the finds to authorities in Athens, and Hellenic Navy vessels were quickly sent to support the salvage operation. From 1900 to 1901, a large amount of artifacts were recovered through more than a year-long salvage operation. Among them was a bronze statue of 340 BC named the Philosopher. There were also 36 marble sculptures, including gods of Roman mythology like Hercules, Diomedes, Apollo. Also notably, a bronze musical instrument, several glass artifacts, and several ship parts were salvaged. While the parts of the ship says the ship dates back to 250 to 207 BC. Then in May 1902, while studying the artifacts, archaeologist Valerios Stais found a fatally corroded piece of bronze with a gear wheel and bearing a legible inscription in Greek. That's the mechanism later came to be known as the Antikythera mechanism.